Ivan. I'm here for my first day. Same spot. I did ask for one more place.
I know. Don't worry, we'll be changing locations in a minute.
In a minute.
Yeah, I just was waiting for you to show up.
Yeah. Was I late?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay, good. I guess time isn't really relevant in Leopold, though.
I mean, it's hard to keep track of time in here when it's always twilight, so.
Good point. Good point.
Alright. So, where exactly do you want to go? I know you mentioned somewhere
Uh,
warmer, but. Open area, foresty. Pick your poison.
hmm. Hmm. I guess someone foresty.
Actually,
Okay, well, I'm being ignored then.
I think it'd be better if we did this in the desert area. Our
Oh,
kind.
okay, my opinion goes right out the door.
Sorry. Our kind fights better to heat.
Okay, you're right.
It's definitely
You're the
warmer as
master.
well. Alrighty.
Should I be taking any of this off then, if it's gonna get that hot?
Feel free. Whatever
Okay,
makes you comfortable when we're doing this.
gotcha.
Let's go.
Okay. Whew.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, this is much better. Much better.
Mm-hmm.
This is similar to where Dale took us for training.
I see. I would have joined you, but I was a little preoccupied at the time.
That's fine. Oh, we're going. Oh,
Hmm.
I was gonna say that cloud up there looks like a skull.
Which one?
That one. That one. You're the one up there, you see?
You're actually not wrong. Good eye.
I feel like we're bonding.
You could say this is it.
So, how far are we gonna walk?
We're just going to stop over here. You see this
By
pipe?
that pipe?
Yes.
Yeah? Ah.
You'll see what I have planned when we get over there.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Alright. Sit down.
Okay.
So, first things first. There's two things we need to do before I can actually start properly training you. I need to see. I need to see what exactly you can do. So, consider this like. I'm gonna ask you some questions. I'm gonna need you to answer them.
No.
So, first
Okay.
question. I've noticed you've used a sword and shield in combat. How well do you know how to use those things?
Mm. To be honest, I haven't had any quite proper training with them, other than watching Instructor J use a sword himself. Though I do feel like I can get quite creative with it, at the very
Definitely.
least.
There is traditional ways to use a sword and shield. However, once you learn those ways, it's easier to generally create your own style.
Hmm.
So, that's one question. The second question, your weapons, do they have any magical enchantments at all?
Well, if them being made by my horns and tail kind of count, or with my horns and tail, they kind of have slight demonic imbue because they're made from,
Good. That
oh,
means when the time is right for you to use your demonic energy from within, you can fuse the energy from within your weapons, making them stronger in the process.
mm, can I stop you right there for a second? When
Mm.
you talk about using my demonic energy or like releasing it, you talk about like losing yourself to rage or like some type of strong emotion, right?
Yes.
If you alone lose to the demonic essence in you, then what will also adding to my sword and shield do to me? Because not only is it coming out within me, it's also, on both my arms.
Rather, I'm going to teach you how to use the energy in a controlled state to where you can regulate it flowing from within your body, stopping and letting it flow and allowing it.
Hmm.
He's actually going to just hold out his hand, and you're going to see it kind of glow red a little bit. You'd be able to sense a bit of demonic energy from it. I'm going to basically teach you how to regulate it from one point of your body. You're going to see the aura spread from his hand down his whole arm through your whole body. Think of it like an on and off switch. And just like that, it'll fade away.
Hmm.
And the same case goes with your weapons. Not only that, I'll be teaching you how to control it without you having to use rage and anger as catalysts. While it indeed makes you powerful, it's not good. Losing control can actually be one of the worst things that can happen to a demon.
Though, will I be learning that today?
No. But
Oh, okay.
in due time, you will. Now, can I go back to asking you questions? It's important.
Yes. Sorry.
I understand. You're asking questions yourself. I'll try to give you detailed explanations as well as I can. Next question. When you had your horns and your tail, or at some point before you decided to mask your identity, was there ever a time you actually did tap into your demonic energy? Whether it was willingly or an accident?
No, I can't say I have.
I see. Alright. What about your emotions? Has there ever been a moment where your emotions are on the rise and you felt just a feeling coming over you, such as rage, sadness, in more intense waves than one other?
I have to answer honestly, don't I?
Yes.
To be honest, I felt like that throughout my entire life. It was more sadness than rage, to be honest. I don't know if I guess I should go into detail of it. I've been neglecting my whole life, and I never had a real reason for it, you know? I always just wondered, like, why me of all people? I didn't do anything wrong. My, everyone just being a demon itself is already hard. But
Yeah,
being
believe
a
me,
weak,
I
being,
know.
being a weak demon, though, you're kind of shunned from your own peers, and that goes for my parents as well.
Oh, I get it. I was considered weak at a time as well, and that's the reason why I'm here and not in the hell plane. And as for a feeling, I've spent the last 400 years with a feeling of regret, and at first I didn't know why. I thought what I did back then was justifiable, and I spent the 400 years paying for my mistakes.
But also, I felt rage one time, and it came from a dark place. We were training with Dale long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not a long time ago, just probably a week or 2 weeks from now. There was a moment where he sent this sort of Luca lookalike to us, and
Mm-hmm.
she kept saying these things that weren't really too kind. And just for a moment, I felt like I lost myself. I felt rage, anger.
I see. I think I now know what I'm working with. I feel like I'm looking at myself about 200 years ago, because I was feeling almost the exact same way at the time. Everything got to me when it came to anger. If my pride, my weakness was insulted, I'd let my anger take over. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it didn't work out too well. I learned over time, though, which is what I'll be teaching you as well. Stand up.
Oh, right.
So that gives me a basic idea on what I'm working with here, mentally and capability as well. Notice we're standing on a pipe, right?
Yeah.
I want to see just how well you can fight hand-to-hand wise. A physical evaluation, if you say, just to see what I'm working with in terms of your hand-to-hand combat.
On this thing?
Yes. Balance is key.
Well,
You're talking to
let's
someone
see.
who's missing their limb currently.
Yeah, and you still kind of wiped the floor with me last time.
This time I want you to be serious.
I mean, I was kind of serious, but sure.
We'll go with this. Like it. Think of this as like a little tournament. First person to knock the person off into the sand wins. Use that as motivation.
Okay.
He'll take a stance. Come at me when you're ready.
Okay. Just give me a second. Alright. So, just whenever, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna come up here and try to like go for an uppercut, but try to aim at your feet while also going for your head.
So you're going to like. So
Mhm.
you're uppercutting my head. What are you doing down to my feet?
Like I'm trying to aim for the feet, but like I'm expecting you to step back, so that's why I'm also like going for an uppercut if I miss your feet.
Okay. So
Mhm.
he's going to pull his leg back and kind of tilt, sort of like in a sidestep motion.
Mhm. So it'll go like that.
Yeah, and he'll grab your wrist.
This one.
Yep. And he'll pull it down in a motion to where your elbow is hitting yourself and his elbow is also hitting you in the gut.
So hold on, my elbow is. Oh,
So you're basically getting elbow jabbed with your own elbow, and I'm also elbow jabbing you.
Okay. So my arm's right here. I'll grab your shirt right here and just like pulling you in while also throwing in a left hook.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. Okay.
But since you still have a grip on his shirt, he's going to pull back and try to shift you off balance.
Yeah.
And we'll go to swipe your legs.
Swipe my legs?
Yep.
Okay. So you still have you have my wrist, right?
Yeah. He's pulling you to shift you off balance.
Okay, so he's pulling me and he's kicking my feet. So then he's gonna fall since you swept his feet. Though he's gonna quickly brace himself with his hand so he can plant his feet back on the ground and push from off the pipe and just like kind of shove his hand more into your chest.
All right. He'd feel that and he'd probably just throw your arm back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he'd let you go
So
at this point.
if he threw my arm back, I would like spin like that, but like almost fall off.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Not bad.
Okay.
You're gonna see him rub his cheek. You got a good hit in. Keep it up.
Thank you. Ow.
Arm yourself. I'll be coming at you this time.
Okay.
Rush in. He will, since he notices you're blocking mainly your front, he'll go for a grapple to pull you, and we'll go to kick at your legs, like side kick.
Wait, a grapple.
Yeah, he's grabbing
both my arms or like my shoulders.
He's grabbing the base of like your armor. Like
shoulders? I mean elbow.
Like your chest armor. Like he's grabbing.
Oh, my chest.
Yeah, he's grabbing the plate of like the armor as like a grapple. He's going to then side kick like your thigh area back.
Okay. Back. Okay, so my leg is kind of backwards.
Yep.
Okay, so what he's gonna do, since you grabbed his chest plate, he's gonna grab both of your shoulders and like do the same move he did before, like kind of like push you back with both his feet. And then he's gonna use that to kind of roll away.
But didn't I kick one of your legs back?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so then a single foot.
All right.
I thought like when you kicked it back, I fell a little.
He was
single foot.
He was meaning that to throw you off balance. Okay, but yeah, I'll let you say that you did kick his chest.
Okay. So, but does he let go of his chest plate through all that, or does he practically take his chest plate with it?
How well securely is it on your chest?
It's pretty on there.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it, and since you kick him, you're fucking flying over his head.
Oh, okay, so
I'm gonna do a roll to see if you land on the pipe real quick. I'll roll for it. Hold on.
Go for it.
Hey Google, roll a d20.
That one's up in the air.
You got a 13. I'd say you almost slip, but you managed to regain yourself.
Okay. So I'll be over here. So I'll go. Ooh. That was close. That was close. A little too close for comfort. But since we're doing this, he starts unbuckling his armor and throwing it to the side. Oh. Not really good for an enemy to be able to grab that stuff, you know?
Yeah. That's why I don't really stick with armor. You'll see him kind of just throw off his jacket. Alright.
Was that supposed to be armor?
The jacket is just more there for aesthetic. I don't wear armor. Technically, our own skin is our armor.
Okay. Well, this is my favorite sweater, so I'd appreciate you if you didn't grab it too much.
I have other moves I can use.
Yep.
Alright. He's gonna come in.
So then, as you charge him, he does so too.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
So then he winds back his arm, kind of like throwing it like this. Though instead he's gonna go for a low kick.
Ah, feint.
And as he does that, he's gonna say magic punch.
You're going for a kick.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do another roll because technically he has his demon sight allows him to really have good perception. So let me basically do a perception check.
Okay.
Hey Google, roll a
Persuasion
d20.
check if he's lying.
Okay, I got an 8. So
I landed.
Alright, so I will say that you do kick him, like, back in the chest. So, but he will quickly recover, and as he'll land on, like, his hands will be behind his back, and he'll go for, like, a, what is it called? It's a front kick, but it's going, like, up, like a reverse axe kick or something like that, like, straight up at your face.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yep. And he's using his arm to like boost himself up.
So like, I get you.
Yep.
So it's like getting him straight in the chin.
Yep.
Okay, so that'll get him, and he'll like back away like all days. Ooh.
Slap yourself if you have to. Get control.
He wipes his chin. A little bit of blood.
Not a bad feint. Although I think I would avoid you saying those words.
Well, that's what makes it magical.
He's just gonna shake his head at that. Just fucking come at me.
Okay. Okay. You see him like take a deep breath. And then he'll try to jump. He'll jump in the air and try to smash the top of your head with it.
You're jumping?
With his fist. Yeah, jumping and like throwing my fist too, using that momentum.
Okay, so you're ready for potentially a big move? Since you're jumping, he's gonna rush. He's gonna grab your arm. He's just gonna fucking throw you off.
Ah, he's throwing me off. Okay. But with the deep breath he took, Kashi actually ate a bunch of air, so he's gonna shoot out the pressurized air to get him back on the pipe.
Yep, you're just landing back there though.
Okay.
I forgot you can eat things, like literally anything.
Yeah.
God, do I hate gluttony.
Store it up. Yeah.
Well, fine, let me get rid of that air for you. Immediately rush, elbow, just elbow to the chest, hard.
Elbow to the chest. No armor there too.
So yeah, he's basically knocking all the wind out of you.
Okay. He'll grab your elbow and just kind of like throw your only arm up like that.
Uh-huh.
And then with your arm like that, he'll grab both his hands and just kind of like hammer it down.
You're hammering on it like my head?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I
Going
will
for
take
the head
that.
again.
But you do that.
Okay.
And tackle.
Oh. More air. I lose more air.
So down you go.
Okay, down I go. Alright. So are you tackling? How far are you tackling me?
Like to the point where we're kind of like hanging off the edge, just like right here.
Oh.
He's not tackling you too.
Like
too
right
far.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is kind of like a muscle match at this point.
Pretty much.
You're taller than me. Let's go.
So he's just kind of slowly but surely trying to push you off.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
So
see
then-
if you can somehow do this. So I'm gonna do 2 rolls. One for you, one for
Yeah.
me. So the first roll will be yours. Hey
Alright.
Google, roll a d20. You got another fucking 13. Alright, here's my roll. Hey Google, roll d20. I swear to God.
Brick.
Fucking okay, I fucking hate this dice is biased, I swear. You got a 13 again, I got a 6. So you're able to pull yourself back up.
Okay.
Probably even shake
So,
him off of you.
okay. But that's not all I'm gonna do.
Alright, go for it. Keep
I'm not
going.
gonna. So then Kashi will grab both of your shoulders like this, inhale deeply, and then blow as hard as he can with all that pressurized air.
Are you trying to fucking big bag wolf me off this damn pipe?
Hell yeah!
Alright, let me do one more roll, and if this doesn't work, I'd say you get him off. Hey Google, roll a d20.
Magic.
I got a 14.
punch. Dang it, okay, so you're still on.
Yeah. So I'm still on, but I'm kind of just slipping up.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to then basically roll to the side just to give a chance to retreat. So
You got cut off.
he's going to basically then just jump off to the side and land back here.
Kai?
Uh-oh.
You good?
Was I lagging a little?
Yeah, you good though.
Alright.
You good
So
now
he's
though?
gonna jump up to the side and just kind of land a little bit back here.
Mm.
That was actually pretty smart. Close.
I have my moments. I
You'll
swear.
need to try just a little bit harder. 110%.
Okay, gotcha. Ooh. And what if I do this? So then he grabs a he'll try to like scratch up some of the rust off of the pipe,
Uh-huh.
but he'll quickly shoot like a little air pressure at you like he did before, but this time it's range. He'll shoot like 2,
Okay. He'll
and then
put up his arm to try to block them, so he's getting sent back, but he's blocking them.
okay. So then with the rust in his hand that he's able to scratch up, he'll come up to this distance and then do the same amount of air pressure and just like blow it towards you.
You're trying to blind me?
Yeah.
Alright, I will say you do blind me, but since you're like right here, he'd
Mhm.
basically purposely
You already have.
Yeah. He'd basically purposely run and just deck you as hard as he can in the chest
Aw.
in the face.
With my face. Okay. Like as hard as he can.
Yup. He may be
Can
missing
you roll in case he falls?
Sure, let me do a roll.
Okay.
Hey Google,
Okay.
roll a
A hard
d20.
punch from someone bigger than him, I don't think he would be able to take.
I got a 7. Fuck's sake, you're good.
Oh, okay. Oh god.
So you just go sliding
Dice is
back.
on
You
my
go
side.
sliding back, like on your back,
Yeah.
though. So, but it's still a hard punch. But you don't fall
Okay.
off.
Oh. Whew. Ah.
Both his
Okay.
eyes would be closed still.
So, I think this is the longest I've ever lasted in a fight.
You're fighting in your element,
least.
so it makes sense. Fighting in the cold generally is a weak point, but you'll eventually need to learn how to adapt.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop? You have me blinded, so you could theoretically continue this. Possibly even end it.
Well, if I think about it this way, we're on a single pipe. It's not too hard to guess where I'll be coming from, you know?
Charge at me. I'll show you something.
I swear to God, if you end up winning because of this, so then he's gonna charge as said.
He'll position his feet, and he'll
Mhm.
leap over you, like landing like right here.
Oh. So then he'll look up and then turn around immediately. Ooh.
Can't always come from straight. Think about that.
Yeah, good. I think I know what you mean. So then, okay. So he's gonna run up to you,
Mhm.
and instead, so he's gonna punch like this. So he's trying to feign it where he's trying to punch for your face, but also go for your gut.
He's going to, since he's hearing you coming, like, he'll tilt his
Mhm.
head to where you just barely miss him, but he'll grab your wrist.
Uh-huh.
And he'll go for just a front door kick to your chest, since you're wide open.
Front door kick, okay. Like
kicking
a
down,
push kick?
like kicking down a door kick, basically.
Ah, okay, so yeah, basically a push kick.
I don't know why I call it.
So
I don't know why I call it a front door kick.
Makes sense. Okay, so yeah, that'll get the wind knocked out of him. Though, in that moment, in desperation, he's gonna charge forward with his head.
Alright, he'll hold up his arm, block, he'll go back, and then he'll go for a side kick to your right side. You can block, but I'm going to do a roll to see if it's powerful enough to knock you out.
Gotcha.
I swear to God, if you stay on. Alright, hold on. Hey Google,
this
roll
is actually
a
well
d20.
implemented.
I got a 14. You're going off.
14, damn it! Oh God.
So,
okay.
Yep.
Well.
He'll wipe his eyes from the rust you threw at him. Well, you lasted for quite some time, which is definitely an improvement.
You think so?
Yes. You've gotten better since the last time we fought.
Yeah, I try.
What's smart is that you were using your ability of gluttony to your advantage. Very clever.
Yeah, I figured out I can do that not too long ago.
Well, it's not magic. Well, I guess you could say it's a special ability of yours, but I'd say you can use it in a hand-to-hand combat. Technically, it isn't magic. It's just you eating.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there wasn't much I could eat other than the air.
I imagine you got some dust in there.
Yeah, I probably could have eaten that metal, though.
You could have.
I don't think I would have had the time to chew. I don't think I've had the time to chew, though.
I guess air is a little easier since you really don't have to chew on it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna see that your armor is under there as well as this jacket. Go pick up your armor.
I'll get your jacket, too.
I got it, don't worry. He'll pick up his jacket and just kind of throw it over his shoulder, not putting it on. I see where you're at in terms of physical combat, which is good. When we start getting to the intense stuff, I'm sure you'll be able to hold your own as time goes on. Now, we're going to go to a bit more of the technical stuff. Remember that rock we came in on?
Yeah?
We're going back there. So come on.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
You know, I'm going easy on you. Compared to the training I went through, it's child's play currently, but this was to only see where you're at. When we do this next time, it won't be that easy. Because like I said, I literally got my shit beaten in when I was training. Thankfully, luckily for you, I'm not that much of an asshole, so.
I never really thought I'd view it as an asshole. Just really scary.
Alrighty, sit down. So, this next part, it's a bit more technical and it will require a lot of mental training. One of the things I did notice about you is that you need to focus in order to pull this off.
Focus? I've never really been good at focusing.
You will learn. I know I wasn't that much of a good listener myself at times, but you adapt. Since we're out in the middle of nowhere, there's not much to wander on. It should be a little easier. But when the time comes and you're around multiple people and you need to channel energy, focus is very important, which is why I'm teaching you it now. Okay. So first things first. I want you to get a feel on how demonic energy is like. They feel each and every one of us has similar yet not exact energy types. It's like a taste, rather. Demons feed off on two things: souls and demonic power. Souls, of course, sustain us more often. Demonic energy is basically the cheaper version of that. But nonetheless, it sustains us and it gives us strength. Demonic energy has different feelings, different tastes, to say the least. But they all are made of the basic elements of each other. So essentially, your energy is different than mine, yet similar at the same time. How do I put it into words you might understand? This is tricky. You know, I can't believe I'm using this as an example. You know the Pocky candy and cookies you guys eat?
Yeah.
You know how the bread is the same, but there's different flavors like strawberry and chocolate? That's basically what it is.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I can't believe that fucking worked. Okay, that's basically what it is, but you'll be able to tell that it tastes the same, yet it also tastes different, has a different flavor on top of it. That's basically what it is. So, for starters, since you haven't felt your own energy before, I want you to get a feel of it right now. He's going to hold out his hand, and a little ball of energy is just going, about maybe the size of like a tennis ball, is going to form in his hand. It's red, and it has a little bit of spark to it. Here, I want you to take it.
That?
Yeah.
It's not gonna bite, is it?
Oh no, it won't. Hold out your hand. Or hands. He'll give it to you. And when it does, it will feel interesting. It will feel warm, but not too warm. And it will also feel kind of heavy, like you actually are carrying a ball. But it feels somewhat pleasant to you. And as you hold it, you notice you kind of start to absorb it just a little bit, and it gives you a good feeling. Shut up, Dale.
Is this your aura or your soul?
It's my aura. My own demonic aura. My soul energy is very much different from this.
Hmm.
What do you feel?
It's same way I feel when I'm with you.
You'll have to be a bit more specific on that, Kashi. He says that with a little grin.
Hmm. Safer, pleasant, and just overall that maybe I'm not so alone, you know?
Good. It means you're responding well to it. I want you to close your eyes and start taking deep breaths. And I want you to focus.
He starts inhaling like he's eating the air.
Not like that. Slow breaths.
Okay.
Small breath in. Small breath out. Keep doing that. Close your eyes. I want you to focus on the feeling of the energy you get. And as you focus on that, I want you to try, imagine it spreading through your arms and into your chest where your main energy core lies. Keep breathing and keep thinking like it's spreading.
As he's doing that, you notice that it's not like it is spreading to his body, but it's also kind of like spreading outward from his body, but thinly, like very thin.
What do you feel when you're doing this, Kashi?
Well, I feel like I can kind of see with my eyes closed.
Do you feel the energy
So,
coming to you?
the energy, the one in my hand,
Yeah. Do you feel it spreading to your through your body?
yeah, but it's very faint though,
It's because you're
so
letting.
I can.
It's because I'm noticing this. Unconsciously, you're letting it out at the same time. I do have a question to ask you. Are you afraid? Be honest with me.
I've always been afraid of it.
You see me as your big brother, correct? Take this as you will. I promise you, this energy will not harm you or cause any harm to you or others. And it's only a small bit.
Okay.
Fuck off, Dale.
So then you start to see that it's no longer spreading thin, but like going more out inward to him.
Good. Keep breathing, keep concentrating on that feeling until you feel it has all dissipated inside of you. I fucking hate you, Dale.
The energy in his hand is now gone, but he's like, still kind of felt weird that it was your energy, you know?
Yes, but you now have a feel on what demonic energy feels like for the first time. You can open your eyes. How do you feel right now? You feel energized?
Not too any different, but I feel lighter, I think. I think that's the right word for it.
That's a good thing. Your body is reacting well to it then. Shut up, just.
So I have something like that inside me too?
Yes. Now, if you're comfortable with it, I want you to try to do the same thing I did. But instead of producing my energy, take the energy that I gave you and mold it in your own image.
Mold it in my own image.
Yes. What do you think it tastes like? What feeling it gives you, like an emotion of joy or happiness it gives you? What color does it look like? Think of the things like that. And then form it.
As he's imagining it, the energy does come out. On one hand, there's like a smaller thing with horns, and then on the other hand, there's like a bigger version with horns. Is this what you mean?
Is like the energy, like it has like fucking horns on it or something?
No, you said shape your energy into the way
Oh wait, right,
I
right.
see it.
That was an out of character question, by the way. That's one way to do it, yes. I formed mine as a ball, but it seems like you formed yours as 2 sets of horns. Interesting.
Well, you said it's how I imagine you.
What color does it look like, by the way? Like, his was red, what is yours?
It's like, this one's just pure black.
He's gonna hold out his hand. Now, pass the small one to me.
You said I can give it color, right?
If you so wish it, yes.
What was your colors again?
Mine was red.
You'll foam both of them as red.
It doesn't have to be what I think, Kashi. It's what you want it to be. It's your energy. It's your power.
But this one's supposed to be you. And then he's showing the bigger one.
I see. Try this. You know how I made mine look like just a ball? I based it off of a toy I once had. If you have anything an item like you cherished, form it like that. Something of your own image. Don't base it off of me. Base it off of yourself. It's your identity, after all.
And then you see him quickly like forming a ball, but it's like taking shape. And then it's like red. It's red though. So, but you can see it actually taking shape of like 3 circles. And then a even bigger circle appears on his hand, and you see it fall on top of the bigger circle.
What might that be, if I ask?
Pancakes.
I guess that's what you see as. Very good.
Though, can I try that one more time?
Go for it. Take as many times as you need it as, till it feels almost natural to you. It's how he's doing it, Juna. Baby steps.
This one will be he's taking it full on serious, and then this one turns out to be like a drama club sort of mask. One half of the mask will be happy, and the other one will be sad. Though both adorn horns and like a tail.
That is a very interesting shape you formed your energy within. Is it meant to represent you?
Yeah, I think it just goes to show I'm not I'm not yet happy with myself, but I'm somewhere in all that. I'm still happy, you know?
Yes. Do you mind passing it over here? He'll extend his hand out again.
Hmm.
He'll take it,
Here you go.
and you'll see he closes his eyes and he lets it absorb into him rather quickly, actually. What feeling does he get from it?
From that feeling, he experiences like a duality of both great happiness, but also a great burden.
He'll nod at this as he's feeling these emotions. You'll see kind of like a grin come to his face. You're a very quick learner, you know that?
Mm, I try my best.
You're doing more than just your best, you're giving it your all. The fact that you were able to pick this up so quickly impresses me amazingly.
Hmm. Thank you. You know, I don't get a lot of praise. So hearing it is kind of nice.
I never got a lot of praise myself. I mean, who would want to praise a killer? Killing people wasn't exactly one of my greatest achievements.
Mm.
But it feels good to get recognition for doing something good. I understand that completely. I used to get that feeling when I was a kid, when I was still human, before things went wrong. I do a good job with my work, and I remember I was happy. I want you to have that feeling.
I'm okay.
If you need to cry, cry. Hiding your emotions is not a good thing for us.
You're gonna make this a little harder.
He'll just hold out his hand to you.
He'll grab your hand and slowly bring it to his head.
This poor kid.
He lets go and wipes his tears.
It's alright. You did really,
I've
really
been holding
good.
that. I've been holding that in this entire time. These 17 years.
He'll pat your head a little. Well, now that you've got that out of your system, chin up. This is a new chance. This is a new chance for you. You've already met some good friends, made a family, bonds. This is a new you.
Yeah.
Hold your head high. A demon's pride is everything. Good. You did good today, so we'll call it a day and we'll pick up where we left off next time.
just one thing.
Yes.
When I spreaded the aura thin, or what I did with your aura, was I supposed to see the flies buzzing around us too?
He'll kind of squint at that. Flies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was. I could vaguely see it. It was very faint, but I was able to see the tiny gnats just flying across. The little sand particles at times, though those were harder to see.
Well, what do you know? You used my energy to see things and perceive them closer than you think. You were seeing the things that were miles away or around us.
Hmm.
That is a very rare ability. Using energy as
Oh.
sensory.
It was kind of more I was like using it kind of reach and feel for things, you know?
Well, I get it. The fact that you were able to do that with my energy alone, that changes a few things.
Hmm.
In a good way. Don't worry about that.
He tries it again, but nothing's coming out with his own energy.
I just taught you the feel of your own energy. It will take you some time to get used to it, but let's just say you have some homework. Keep shaping your own energy. Keep getting a feel of it until you can do it with just a little bit of concentration, and it's almost instant. That'll be what you need to practice on. Okay?
Yeah. I think I just need that little push.
I might give you a bit more of a push next time around, since I know what I'm working with. Yeah. This is more of a trial run. Things will be a little bit more serious next time around. So prepare yourself.
I get that a lot.
Alright. Let's go back.
Not to the cold place, please.
It's where I kind of been living for the past couple days. We'll only stay there for a few minutes. And then you can leave.
Okay.
He'll take his sword, open a rift. After you.
Yep. Something didn't appear there.
Just pretend. I'll put a portal after we drop our card.
Okay. 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 Only for a little while, right?
Yeah.
Only for a little while.
Consider this as a chance for you to cool off, rather. Before it gets really cold. So.
I'm right behind you.
What did you think? Did I do a decent job?
Kicking the snot out of me?
That, and actually teaching you the idea of how demonic energy works.
Well, I've learned a lot, that's for sure. It was easier the way you explained it.
I can't believe I had to use a food to compare that whole thing to that. I never would have imagined that would work, but then again...
Hey, neither did I.
But hey, if you do have anything to say about my training, at times, like a complaint or anything, please let me know. You're actually one of the first people I've
kicked me too hard.
Something serious, damn it. But you're one of the first people I've actually trained in a very long time, so.
1 second. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I was basically just there was some stuff I was basically you know the term winging it.
I do hear that a lot, though most for myself.
I guess we're not all that different.
Just gotta go in my horns.
Now that you've got a feel of your demonic energy and you understand it, your demonic features will slowly come back the more you use it.
Hmm.
I'd say if you keep using your energy a week nonstop, keep practicing it every once in a while, your features will start to
Hmm.
slowly, you'll start to notice changes.
Hmm.
Like he'll kind of just point to your head, like maybe little bitty horns will pop out, fangs might show up, your eyes might change. Who knows, maybe even your tail will show up just a little bit. Slow changes, but
Hmm.
changes nonetheless. At least ones that will be noticeable, albeit slow.
Hmm. Well, I do know that I've always had fangs. They're just itty bitty small.
They'll probably grow bigger then.
Hmm. They do help with eating. That would be very helpful.
Do you have any questions? Just out of curiosity.
Hmm.
It doesn't even have to be about
Hmm.
the training, just a question in general.
Hmm. Oh, I do have one question.
Yes?
When you said that our demonic energy is like harnessed from rage or something of the sort, right?
Sometimes it can be a catalyst, if not controlled, yes.
Hmm. If let's say you're, the people coming to get you, do you think they have harnessed it? That might be a dumb question, but
Oh, most
I'm just.
definitely. They've lived in
Hmm.
hell their whole lives, Kashi. If anything,
Hmm.
it's like it's autopilot at this point for them. They don't even have to think.
Uh, I asked that because, like, if they, you know, shoot that thing that you put in my hand towards like me, do you think that could affect me negatively? Like I know it's meant of an attack or
You
means
know
to harm, but
how when you gave me your energy, I felt certain emotion from it because you purposely put your emotion? Let's say if they had
mm-hmm.
negative and ill intent, it would hurt you. So yes,
Could
it would affect you
could they
negatively.
technically could they technically let's say hypothetically like shove those emotions into me and you like forcefully,
Yes.
and that would then cause us to rage, right?
It's it's difficult to explain in that aspect, but
Hmm.
rather when they use their attacks at us, it's a choice whether you want to share your energy or not. If let's
Hmm.
per se they shoot out an attack of energy at us, rather than absorbing that, it will be the way it was meant to be is for to hurt us. So I wouldn't say it would affect us mentally. Physically, yes, it would.
Hmm. Gotcha. I just.
However, if they do show up and they talk blandly about you or me, you can't let them get into your head. That is how you can lose control.
Hmm. I
Those two are demons at
guess
the
I have to
core.
work on that.
They're tricksters and they're mischievous, and they'll do whatever it takes to make it seem like they're stronger, mentally and physically. Don't let them win that.
Okay. I was just wondering about that because since I thought like you were able to give me energy, I thought there was a way to them to force it. It's good to know that they can't.
They can't. It's a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And we can reject energy that they're trying to give us as well.
Mm-hmm. Reject energy, huh?
Yes. You notice how I was able to create barriers and weapons from my energy? Shape it?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's basically the same concept as you're doing right now with the mask and the shapes you were making, except with a lot more energy and a lot more durability. You've already got small things down.
Hmm.
I'll teach you how to defend yourself and use your energy for defensive and offensive purposes, because I use mine for both.
Hmm.
But before I can teach you those things, you need to know your limit. We may be demons, and of course as demons we have a rather large mana pool. However, even we have our limits. If we use too much energy, it's detrimental to us. I have my limit, you have your limit. And, well, I actually did almost reach my limit when I was fighting Dale when you showed up later.
What happens?
You get quite worn out, and eventually when you run out of demonic energy to use, you start taking a bit of your own life force, which is very dangerous. You'd basically just be sapping your soul away at that point. And that's not been the first time I've actually been that dangerously close. That's why your energy can be a good thing. You can be useful, it can aid you. If you don't know how to use it right, it can be your downfall. That's why focus is everything. Kashi.
Okay. Huh. That's all the questions I have. For now, that is.
Yes, I imagine you might have more later on the road.
Well, actually, I noticed you weren't there at the hot spring anymore.
Yes, I did leave.
I'm just wondering where you went, is all. Oh.
I went back here. I can't stay outside of Leoka for that long. You have to remember, my siblings, who are masters at using their demonic energy, have excellent sensory and range. I can't stay in one place for too long, otherwise they may find me.
Just... You sure that's true? I'm just wondering.
Yeah. That, and I needed to just relish the feeling of belonging.
Okay.
You know how you
No more questions.
You know how you shed tears while we were training? You said you've
Can
hold.
we forget about that?
I'll tell you a secret. When I left the cafe to come back here, I too shed some tears. Not of sadness, but rather joy. It was the first time I had done that in 400 years. All that emotion coming back to me. I guess when Luca and Dale returned and I was given the role of being your big brother and being Luca's godfather, I guess I got that sense of belonging again. It reminded me of when I became an older brother, when I was just a kid.
Hmm. I didn't know it'd mean that much to you.
It does mean a lot. I may not show it, but understand.
Yeah, you're pretty stone-faced.
You generally get, when you've seen almost everything this world has to offer, you generally know how to keep a poker face after a while.
Hmm. I should invite you to play cards someday.
It's been a while since I've actually played poker.
Hmm.
I used to be pretty good at it as well.
I liked the J card.
You mean the jack?
Yes.
There's the jack, the king, the queen, and the ace. And then of course there's the rest of the numbers. The suits.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I was just rambling I'm just rambling at this point. I got no questions.
You're fine. I don't really mind. I really don't really mind your company, so. I mean, I've been in here on my own for the past couple weeks, so I'm fine with a little chat every once in a while. Is there something on your mind? I can see that expression on your
Nope.
face.
Just happy.
Little passive aggressive expression, though.
Maybe.
What did I tell you about getting to the point?
Again, I'm just happy. Really,
Well,
truthfully.
I'm glad that's the case. Alright, well. You best be going.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you're kind of getting a little cold now.
Yeah. I can't feel my toes anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, until next time?
Yeah. I will let you know when I'm ready to call for you again, so just keep that crystal on you.
He takes it and just like points to it.
Yes, that one. Yeah, I need to fix the bot, sorry.
Alright.
Alright.
So, I guess I'll be going then.
Yes. Just think of a place you want to go outside of Lyoko and you'll end up there. It's how I got us to the desert in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll see you soon, Ivan.
Likewise, Kashi.
Yeah.
Interesting guy.